Alrighty then. Let's get to it, eh? So, hello and welcome to the Blobber. Checks out the demo for Brave Boy. How could we not name our Brave Boy Dark Young?
Aye, nice.
Behold, the ancient proverbs have spoken. A humble puppy hailing from the Scottish Highlands shall rise to become an illustrious king. From the tiniest mouse to the strongest of cats, all shall live in freedom and peace beneath his glorious crown.
Great Poor Isles. Okay, space is jump. Mouse is camera.
Hi there, lad. I'm in a bit of a bind, you see. A pack of dog bandits broke into my shop and made off with all my blacksmithing tools. I think they ran off to an outpost. I wish someone would go and get them for me. Awesome, lad. Go for it.
Okay. Can we double jump? No. Ah. But we have a butt stop. Button press butt stop. Okay. This is actually making me wondering whether it will accept controller input, because it very much is feeling like it. Okay, yes, it will accept controller input, so we'll try fiddling with that. But what does butt stomp if we're on controller? Okay, shoulder button. Hello, friend.
My name is Mac, and I'm in quite the predicament. You look like you might be tough enough to help me out. You see,
What up?
the lands across the bridge have been infested with plague bugs, and if we're not careful, they'll soon bring quite a bit of destruction to our crops this winter. And don't get me started on my wife. Between you and me, if she sees one more of those buggers, I think I'll be barking up the wrong tree. Ha! Hey, just FYI, they're kind of like the orange bugs you see scurrying around, but those I can dispatch on my own. The poisonous ones are purple, and they're a bit harder to kill. Anyways, if you clear them out, I have a treat waiting for you.
Are we stuck? After selecting a quest on your map, press R to sniff. A green trail will take you in the right direction. That implies I know how to open the map game, which you have not taught me. So, okay. Chew. Oh, the R button does it, but what is the controller equivalent? Ooh. Something did it. Okay, it looks like it's D-pad. Yeah. But how do I get up there? No, not D-pad. But I can't go through here. Legend of Wolf? Kind of. Legend of Brave Boy. G'day, dog. We must unseat the evil English King Kitty. Which I now realize also works for characters in the possible chat characters. How do we open you? I don't know. I'm feeling a bit stuck. Can we use the barrels? I don't think we can make that jump, right? No. Here. There's got to be something else. There we go. Okay, so presumably that opens the yellow door. Using our Commander Keen Taught skills. Make it to there. Yes. Time to learn about barrels. jump barrel is also trigger... Sorry, the jump button is also trigger barrel. So, timing puzzle. Hail. Hail, Mori. Twirling doggos. Twirling doggos. Combat. Try to convert dogs to your pack by pressing E when near them.
Do not retreat!
How do we kill the turret then? Okay, we just attack the back.
Freedom! Freedom! Do not retreat!
Legend, influence, gold. This is one time in your life in Scotland. Well, luckily we named our hero Dark Young. Alright, those aren't openable. But this is now open. Do the butt stomp, which triggers a barrel back in the other area. So there's also something over this way, which there is not. Back to the other area. Hello, old man. Teleport into battle. Ah, teleport by barking again, and it summons our doggos. Get. I don't seem to have summoned them. Ah, you have to do it on the circle.
Stand your ground! Do not retreat!
Fall back. Devs are Donkey Kong fans with the barrel cannons, yeah. Blue door key. Can we carry you back through the barrel? We certainly hope so. And then this was the key we needed for the door right by where we started. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, precisely calculated. This was where we started.
Over there. Judas Priest. Judas Priest.
Hey. Where am I meant to go, though? I must be meant to go so... Ah, there's a down. A twirly? Oh, it lets us kind of be a helicopter. Really more of an auto gyro, but...
Over there. Over there.
Can we butt stomp the bugs? No, butt stomp does nothing. Okay. Now why would I want that? Can I carry it through the barrel? Yes, and we want to go straight up.
Over there.
Where do we want to go now? Over there? Yes. Okay, So here are the purple ones we were told by Angus or whatever his name was to kill.
Over there. Judas Priest. Judas Priest. Over there. Judas Priest. Judas Priest. Judas Priest. Over there.
Pull out the sword in the stone? No. Hey, LVG. Good day. Cheers, thank you. I feel like we've heard this music before, maybe when we were playing that Axolotl spaceship game? So I haven't found a red key somewhere. I mean, sometimes the keys have been very far away. So, maybe the key is nowhere near this door. We could also try going back to the guy who gave us the Destroy the Bugs quest. Eliminate 7 plague bugs and destroy 13 poisonous bulbs. Oh, there's also this way. Okay, so I just missed the key. I'm an idiot. Exclamation mark idiot. I deserve it. I think I was supposed to see that when doing the, like, looking at the barrel to get over here. Here's the rest of the evil bugs.
Over there. Judas Priest. Judas Priest. Judas Priest. Judas Priest.
I hope that counts as killing him.
Judas Priest.
And the game has taken my criticism of its music a bit too to heart and now isn't giving us any music. So there's those barrels, but there's also presumably a way up there. That's not from here. Or here. Oh, this was the way in. Oop. No! So I'm gonna blame the camera for rubbing up against the wall there. Like that, trying to run me off the edge. Okay. Now over to the barrels. Another combat. Go to our doggo summon circle. Come, brothers!
To the dead! No mercy! To victory! Crush them! Crush them! Freedom! Freedom! Stand your ground! Do not retreat!
What else am I supposed to have done here? Because we've still got the combat music. Okay, there's some over here.
Do not retreat! Stand your ground! To the dead!
We are a Scottish dog Vigia. We have to defeat the evil English King Kitty. I think we can just make that jump. Okay, I didn't know how these work yet, so let's just wait for that to run out. I thought I'd have to butt stomp them. Oh. I don't know why that just happened, I'm sorry. My bad. It, for some reason, opened up Steam and distracted me. I'm very sorry. Try that again. You. It did it again! What the hell is opening up Steam? No! One more time. Yeah. Okay, what if I close Steam fully? Well, actually, it might not let me because this game is open, right? What if I push it over to here? Will it then stop it? Ah, thanks for playing the demo. Okay, so that's actually the game's way of saying you're finished. And it just opens Steam as part of trying to shill itself for the full game. Okay. Well, at least we have an explanation for why it was doing it now. I couldn't see that because I can't see the game when it's opened up Steam. Anyway. That was cute. That was nice. The combat's maybe a little too simple. Otherwise, I mean, it had responsive movement. The camera was mostly pretty good, aside from rubbing up against walls a little bit. It had nice voice acting at the start, although then it did basically none after that, so that could be improved. I liked that well enough. That was a nice little game. But even if you had have been thinking that this was our how do we end the demo? There is no end? Okay. Quit to menu? Maybe? That's not anything either. Well, we'll Alt F for you. Even if you had been thinking that that was the game for and about Darkyoung, alas, no. Brave Boy, tale of the Scottish Highland pup destined to lead a rebellion against the evil Cat King of England, was not the game for and about Darkyoung. That would actually be this next demo. Which once it starts and we ask it to capture, come on, play. It's taking a moment to finish installing, even though it said it already, but whatever. There we go. Now, capture. I'm assuming it's that window. Alright. Hello and welcome to Blobber Checks Out the Demo for... We check out the demo for Lucifer versus Furries. Lose the controller because that's making things odd. What does pump? Okay, we automatically pump. like that we seem to be automatically running. Like, why can't I stand still? Level 1. Summon friends. Let's lower the game volume a bit as well. That's oppressively loud. Something more like that. Summon friends, or electric ricochet, or rooks. Which of the above? Yeah, I'll go with the allied monster thing. Our friend died? Call another friend? More friends. Maximum friendship build. Whoa. Game froze for a bit there. More health? Sure. Oh, again, it freezes. So it's definitely got some... How a 2D thing like this can have such performance issues is a bit of a worry. Blood curse? Yeah, it does it when our friend dissolves. Yes, yes, VGF. This is Satan versus Furries. The game for and about Dark Young. Books, defensive ward. Which one is he? I'm going with Satan. Ooh, we bigify. Maybe we don't have a health limit. Weird to actually kind of maybe want to run into things. Oh no, there is some sort of health limit. Okay. It definitely could have had more in the way of tutorialization. Give it one more go. Understand where my health is supposed to be. Ah, it's the center thing in the middle bottom. Okay. Fireball? Seems kind of effective. Plus extra projectile on our fireball. Shoot faster. Blood curse? Yeah, why not? Electric ricochet, movement speed. I think movement speed. Movement speed is usually very strong in games like these. Ally, damage up, or even more movement speed. I think damage up. Our dash has really long range. Do blood curse more frequently. Boost health. Sure. Does Apple heal? Apple does heal. Okay, and I've worked out how the circle thing works. It does damage after a while, so you kind of want to attract the enemies onto your circle thing. The evil demon summoning circle, I think. Even more projectiles, so we have triple fireball. Trouble is we have stopped sort of killing the enemy. A little bit of life steal. Even more fireballs per fireball cast. I have only just realized to my embarrassment that there are cooldown timers at the top left for when my abilities are going to go off. A boss thing? More life steal? More life steal. I think it's hard to go wrong with life steal. Wave Infinity. I now travel a bit too fast relative to the time period it takes for our little circle to go off. So it's hard for me to attract the enemies onto it now. Boost attack speed. Alright. I think we get the idea. A grade this time. Well, at least we got better quickly. There doesn't seem to be all that many choices. Maybe there will be more choices in the full game? But it seems like there's only like 4 or 5 different things to pick from. The actual, like, pixel art animations on the stuff are mostly pretty good, and the music is fitting for the theme it's going for. But I'm also not really a huge bullet hell-esque person, so although I think it's doing some things well and needs more variety in the abilities, not a game for me, but maybe a game for you. Alright. What else did I want to check out? What else did we want to check out? Zoop. This one is a bit more of a Mori one. Capture. Hello and welcome to the Blobber. Checks out the demo for Do No Harm.
In the busy city streets, a strange offer caught my eye. An island village, remote and forgotten, in need of a doctor. The promise of high pay was too tempting to ignore. I packed my bags, leaving behind the comfort of the city for the unknown. The journey was long, the sea restless, as if warning me of what was to come. Upon my arrival, the island greeted me with silence. The villagers, they were unlike any I had met before. Their eyes
Their eyes
were
empty and words few.
Their words few. And then
On a remote island.
there was the place they called
Maybe this
my
one's
new
also
home.
about Dark Young.
An abandoned building, once a clinic, now a shell of its former self. I came for the promise of gold, but I fear I found something far more sinister.
Knock, knock, knock. Do I have to answer the door? Yes. Welcome to your new home, Doctor. I am Cormac, the town sheriff. We got this place dusted off the best we could to accommodate your practice. And what was left from the previous doctor is on your desk. Some books and bottles, really, but hey. Could come in handy, who knows? Sure as hell not me. Whilst we're on the subject, I've got a mean headache. Can you give me something for that? Dear colleague, welcome to the island village of Harrington. May this tome serve you well in your endeavours to restore health and alleviate suffering. With warm regards, Dr. Barnaby, physician and scholar. The Book of Medicine. It is with great anticipation that I hope to present you with this compendium of medical knowledge. The science of medicine, though ever evolving, finds its roots in the ancient humours and the wisdom of the ancients. 2 ancients in one sentence. Use this book to navigate the complexities of medicine with confidence. Each patient is not merely a case, but a fellow human soul in need of your care and compassion. Treat each patient with care and precision, for our duty is to heal and alleviate suffering. As you embark on your noble journey, remember our guiding principle. Title drop! Do no harm. The 4 humours and medications: vital symptoms, digestive symptoms, allergies, and restrictions. We recognise the 4 humours: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile, as the cornerstones for health and disease. Vital medications pertain to the humours of blood and phlegm. Digestive medication addresses the humours of yellow bile and black bile. A precision dose is required to restore harmony. A low dose ranges from 1 to 5, and a high from 6 to 9. Identifying symptoms. When diagnosing a patient, certain symptoms indicate a need for vital medicine, which includes treatments for conditions associated with the humours of blood and phlegm. Headache is a blood symptom, so is fatigue, hallucination, blurred vision, and dizziness. While phlegm is sneeze, cough, sore throat, difficulty breathing. Okay, so everything to do with lungs. Everything else is heart, as far as we can see. Or blood is head. Head and general malaise? These symptoms suggest imbalances in the body's moisture and blood, requiring careful administration of vital medicine to restore equilibrium. Digestive medicine symptoms. Digestive medicine addresses issues relating to the humours of yellow and black bile. The following symptoms are key indicators that a patient may need treatment targeting these digestive imbalances: vomiting, diarrhea, anger, body acne, hunger, thirst, itching, and cold sweat. Identifying and treating these symptoms correctly is essential for the patient's recovery. Avoid administering high dose of blood. Phlegm if the patient is too old, so no lung medicine on old people. Don't do low doses of yellow. So if someone's got tummy problems, pump them full. And apparently hunger, thirst, itching, and cold sweat are only for boys. If you say so. Am I supposed to have gotten something else out of this? Okay. Click on blood. Use. Ah, that's much better. Here's my med card for you to sign. Is this asking for us to okay, they could have been much clearer that they want us to type. Dr. Dr. Blobber on the case. Your work hours are from 8 till 8. Holy moly, they work as hard. During the probationary period of 30 days. All I'll say is be a good doctor and we'll get along fine and dandy. If I get any complaints, or if you fail to float your boat financially and go bankrupt, we'll have to come a-knocking on your door. Neither of us would want that. Right? Right. Alrighty then, have a good one. So what is this? Hello, I hope I'm not intruding. I keep breaking out in these sticky cold sweats, and I'm not even hot or tired. So, cold sweats is black. But I was meant to not do black for women. So, what do we do? Are we gonna be naughty and give it to her anyway? Yes, apparently. Can I have your position card thing, please? Oh, it wants me to look down manually. Fair enough. Yeah, that's how I expected the signing to work the first time, where you just click it and it does it. That's a face. Doctor, good to see you. I have a very short fuse lately. Even the smallest things make me go into a rage. Well, anger was yellow, but wasn't yellow supposed to be not low dose? Okay. How do I do big dose? It hasn't explained. Sign. Thank you for your help. Take care. G'day, Doctor. I hope you're well. I'm puffing like a horse. There's no air coming. Well, that's blue. May the great old ones bless us. Sign your card. Thank you for your care. They do look quite ominous while they're walking in the door. My belly is so busy running. I think it's about to set a world record. I'm worn out trying to keep up. Oh, you can mix... No, you can't mix things. I'm wrong. Goodbye, Doctor. Good to see you. I've been suffering from a pain in my head. No. Wasn't that one head? No, it was one, wasn't it? One was head. You're a lifesaver. Thank you. you for your time. It's like I can hear whispers that don't belong to no one in the room. My brain is acting like there's no one there. Hallucination is red. Just perfect. And now it's 8 o'clock. We're done for the day. Except one more shows up. The priest. May the Great One bless and welcome you. Splendid to see the lights of this dusty place flicker once again. It's been a long time since we had a doctor. Feels like a lifetime. I will leave you to your work. But I am sure that we will send the congregation your way. May the Great One guide you through the dark. Not the greatest day. I couldn't help everyone, but I did! I helped everyone! I met Sheriff Cormac and the priest. They seem like decent small-town people. But I completely ignored the allergies? Well, it doesn't say our stuff is made from... stuff. Like, it doesn't say our stuff is made from things that care about their allergies. Oh, we have a new thing. You have a pustule. It's a pustule with a thing. I think that's parasite. There was more book? Or maybe now they're doing more book. Dead, almost dead, feeling worse, sick, feeling better, almost healed, fully healed. See, Maury, I got full score on everyone. Everyone was +3. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Physical symptoms can be seen on the patient's body. For some, you need to make the patient be naked. These symptoms will help... These symptoms will help you find the dose interval that the patient needs. If there are no physical symptoms, you can give the patient a low dose or high medicine to get a clue on what the patient needs. Red spots, this thing. Yeah, okay. Okay, so one dose for little thing. But what kind of thing? I accept that I'm maybe meant to give that, or it could actually be this one. But I think it's this one. 1 to 3 doses, but of what? Red, it says. Why? I want to understand why it is red. I don't know why. let's just do what they said. Okay, this is how well we've done? Can I look down and sign your card? I hope I'm not intruding. Okay, so same thing. We saw this before. This was a small one. No. Yeah, how am I meant to know which of these to use? It seems like you gave me the wrong medicine. But this is a black stopped boil. Okay, then I'll try 1 to 2 of blue. We killed them! How was I meant to know which one to use? Yeah, that's, definitely not well explained. Okay, let's go back. What is this thing? Is it a boil? It's a swelling. So swelling is low. And this is a chest, so presumably blue. Success. So you're just meant to take them for their word. Fine. Fine. Hope I'm not intruding. My chest's got a belt wrapped around it. Every breath is a struggle. The pain is too much. I need something powerful, or I won't be able to take it. I mean, you say that, but I think you only deserve this much. Really? Condition remains the same. Okay, what about a 6? Even more, you say? 2 more. No difference. 2 more? Is it cumulative? Okay, so this is stupidly non-cumulative. Yeah, I don't like that at all. And I almost used all our blue art. Okay, you have red spots, which means 1. They have a white top. Yeah, I think they've got a white top, so that means medium. And hungry is yellow. So 4 to 6 yellow. Let's just go with 5. Apparently not enough. 6. Really? Fine then, you can have bloody 9. Thank you. Yeah, I really don't like the non-cumulative nature of this medicine. It makes you waste so much. It's like there's a cactus stuck in your neck. I mean, that sounds like... blue to me. This sounds like breathing. Let's just give you a stupidly high dose because you asked for it. That'll do. My guts turned into a leaky bucket. Wasn't that everything to do with yellow? Yes. Let's start with a 3. Maybe a 5? That'll do. Greetings, Doc. I hope you're having a lovely day. So happy to have you in our village. A true blessing. We were just talking with the folks about how your presence comforts people, makes them feel safe if something goes wrong. You know, my apologies for babbling away your precious time. I'm sweating buckets. It doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. That's black, but I meant to not do black on... or at least not big amounts of black on women. So... let's just start with the littlest bit. I don't want to give you more than a 4. That'll do. Why do they just keep coming even though the clock is over? I have this itch. Deep inside me, I can't reach it no matter how hard I try. It whispers secret things. They aren't mine. Nobody hears them, but you're different. Aren't you? You really listen. I feel like I can open up to you. May I? Well, that sounds like you've got a head problem to me. So, Big Red? You are clearly crazy, lady. Have a giant dose of red. Nothing. Have all the blue. Have all the yellow. Have a probably lethal amount of black. Nothing does anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with you. Oh! Everything's going great. I think I'm finding my feet. Dead, 0 pounds. Okay, so it cost me basically all that I made to refill our stuff. Ay ay ay. The Island Chronicle, a warm welcome to the newest doctor. A storm is coming. Thomas, the trusted captain of our small village, reported that there are dark clouds approaching. Townsfolk reported that the fresh face of the village looked a bit pale. Let's hope that everything looks brighter for them tomorrow. Welcome to our little village, dear. Are the folks treating you well? Just let old Agnes know if anyone gives you trouble. Especially that filthy priest. The weak, treacherous fool. But anyway, you look a bit pale. Didn't you get any sleep? She's actually a creature from the Blue Lagoon? You saw it, didn't you? It's written all over your poor face. Don't worry, Agnes will take care of you. Here, I use these to keep the filth away. The Manipulator. Quick, drink the laudanum. It'll fix you right up. The Manipulator, a vile, insect-like creature born of darkness. It creeps into the mind, ensnaring its victim in a web of madness and hallucination, unraveling sanity thread by thread. Once the Manipulator sinks its claws into a mind, the line between reality and illusion blurs. The victim becomes lost in phantoms, unable to grasp or interact with the world as it truly is. A laudanum draught, brewed with care, can expel it from the mind. This potent elixir clears the fog of delusion, restoring clarity and the power to act. The ancient totem, with its two-faced visage, stands vigilant. At dawn, if the Manipulator approaches, the totem turns and its eyes flash crimson, a grim omen. So what, over here, I now use laudanum on self? It'll warn you when things are about to get unsafe. You look better already. What a handsome boy you are. If only I was younger. Oh well, I can always dream. See you soon. So this will tell us when dangerous people approach, but what does it matter? Thank you for seeing me. You have to drink laudanum when you see an anomaly. Okay. I have a terrible headache that won't go away. Well, head is this. Start with a little bit. You want even more? Fine. There you go. Little pustules with white. So that means 4 to 6. And what's your issue? Neck pain. Well, none of these are neck, right? Head is maybe closest to neck? We can hope. So 6. No. Ugh. Well, 6. Almost dead. 6. Okay, we can do this more. Maybe an 8. I'm not giving you more than that. I don't care. way more than you're worth. Doctor, good to see you. I feel like a dried up riverbed. I could drink a whole well. Hunger and thirst is black. Okay, let's try 4. Then another 4. Alright. Thank you for your time. Goodbye, Doctor. I can talk. Your mind isn't playing tricks on you. Well, it does, but I'm not one of them. I'd love to see you go crazy. The lady likes you, so we'll play a drinking game to keep you sane. When strange stuff happens, you have to drink up. I'll give you a hint if you miss one. Regret is senseless because you cannot turn back the clock. Okay, so this is a danger person? This was meant to tell me that this is a danger person, but I don't see anything dangerous about them. Sweat is black. G'day, Worm. Good day, I hope you're well. My whole body has decided to quit. I always feel tired. None of these have tired. I mean, I suppose tired is fatigue. So... oh, come on. I don't think this is going to do anything, because it only ever seems to care about using more, not less. Oh, but this one cared about using less. Why? Thank you for your care, Doctor. We're supposed to try and cure people, yes, Worm. But it's... the tutorial has been a bit, I hope I'm not intruding. Sweating? Sweating is... black, but I'm not meant to give black to ladies. So let's just start with a little bit. One more. Yes, we're curing people with the 4 humours. Sign. Thank you for your assistance. Goodbye, Doctor. Sick. You're crazy? Well, that's a head problem, but I don't have any more head medicine. Sorry. You get nothing. Away with you. Unbelievable. It takes all my strength just to do anything. Fatigue is also red. Like no amount of rest will help. Fatigue. I can't do anything for all these fatigue people. Look, no, you get nothing as well. Away with you. Did you get a look at the mug on that sorry bastard? Next time give it a shot and look at the patient's mug. I did look at her face. Her face was fine. You have something there. A rotten area? I think that's a rotten area. So 4 to 6. Aches all over. Aches all over. Body ache is yellow. Yellow, we're meant to do 6-ish because of your weird head thing. Well, again. Thank you. We work long days here, Worm. 12-hour days. I'm grateful for your help. Take care. Doctor, good to see you. I've been feeling queasy all day, and even the smell of food makes me throw up. But I have restrictions on black and red. What do you want me to do? Flip the pages to find the restriction list. Yeah, I'm not meant to do tomatoes? The patient has both gender and allergy restrictions. Treatment must be given with the restrictions in mind. Okay, if they have these, I'm not meant to give them this medicine. So because tomato, no black. But there's already no black because you're woman. Stomach was 2, wasn't it? No, it's 3, yellow. I think yellow. Somewhat. Well, that's all the yellow we have, so I hope you like it. Goodbye, Doctor. We made $100. Costs most of that to refill. I don't understand how we spend on these. I do understand how I spend on that. It feels good to help people. I think the townsfolk are growing fond of me. Something wicked is here today, boy. Beware. Good day, Doctor. I hope you're well. I'm feeling unwell. I don't know how to describe it. You can give the alternate medicines to find the patient's illness category. I'm sorry? Oh, here. Vital medicine helped. They need either blood or phlegm. Now check the dose interval. How do I know that... Okay, because vital was both of these categories, whereas digestive is both of those categories. Sure. Now check the dose interval. Okay. So it can be either? Okay, well let's try the other one. With a 4 if the 1 did nothing. Done. There you go. He's two-headed? Don't be dense, brother dear, just look at me. Do you think we need an appointment? I guess not. I'm going to assume that this is a hallucination. No, he's legitimately a two-headed monster. Head medicine? No allergies, so we can give him whatever. Head medicine. And again, but maybe a bit less. Okay. I never want to see this person again. I'm tempted to. Maybe I should have killed him. We can start a eugenics program where all the monstrous freaks are murdered by the local doctor. Okay. You have strawberries, pumpkin, and milk. Let's test. Is it this? Okay, so it's the other kind. Let's try a bit of this. Well, actually, no, because I should have checked your allergies. Peanuts, pumpkin, strawberries, tomato, water. Strawberries. Strawberries, so it has to be yellow. Maybe you just need a bigger dose, friend. Nine? Well, no, you have... No more help for you, that is all. You've already absorbed far too much medicine relative to your cost. No, Jake, we've played our 2 Dark Young games. I'm sweating buckets. I'm shivering. Well, that's black. There was the Scottish Doggo game. And there was Lucifer versus the Furries. One more little bit of black. There we go. I think the doggo was the better game out of those two myself, but apparently he was creepy? I don't think anything was creepy about that guy. I thought the guy with the two heads was creepier, but the game said no. Good to see you. My throat's decided to turn into a gravel road. All scratchy and raw. Okay, throat is 2. And he only wants a little bit. Why are you angry that my treatment is working? Thank you for taking care of me. Come in. Okay, that was the low dose one, wasn't it? Yes, low dose. And you do have allergies. Water, pumpkin, strawberry, and tomato. Okay, he's super allergic to black. Well then, let's use... Test if it's this. Presumably not. So then it's one of these two. Okay. Give him another dose of 3 red. Happy man. An allergy to water seems problematic? Yes. I don't think you would live if you had an allergy to water. I think you would be very, very dead. Exceeded only by an allergy to air. It's like I'm barking like a dog, but not on purpose. Okay, so that's a throat issue, right? Good. Apparently he was also crazy? Oh! I hadn't noticed that there was something happening out here. Well, that's apparently my fault. Doctor, you praised name echoes throughout the alleys of our tiny village. Rest assured the Great One sees your efforts, working from dawn until dusk to heal the needful. We aren't so different, you and I. We sacrifice ourselves for the people. I know I did. I'm quite sure you will. In the meantime, I'd like to provide a helping hand. Not that you seem to need it, but still, here is a list of villagers with certain ailments. These people are very reserved. They might not have it in it to confide in you, but they tell me everything during their confessions. And I've written down their symptoms. Well, you're evil. You're not meant to share what's said in confession. Lethal dose. Lethal dose the priest now. May the Great One help you. Refill all our stuff. Refill those stuff. It's been quite a productive day. I didn't resort to using the list priest handed me. I believe it goes against the confidentiality they've trusted the confessional, as well as my sacred oath. But does upholding ethics justify leaving a patient to suffer on their own? Yes. Informed consent. If they choose not to tell us stuff, that is their choice with respect to receiving treatment. I don't know. On the bright side of things, it seems There are rather colourful characters in this town, like Benedict and Buck. I wonder what caused their very curious case. Apparently, in-game character me liked Two-Headed Man a lot more than out-of-game character me. Yo, Doc. Brought you that other gadget I mentioned. It's called a humor circle. I finally got it working. It looks kind of complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty genius. It shows you what bile would heal a patient if a certain other bile is doing them harm. Give me a dose of 2 yellow. The things I do for science. My condition got worse. Now check the humor circle. Am I meant to click the -2? And your last treatment dose is 2 of yellow. Yeah? You need to rotate the wheel and align the treatment with its corresponding effects. Well, I was trying to spin it before and you wouldn't let me, stupid game. Use the mouse scroll wheel to rotate the humor circle. Why isn't it click and drag? One possible cure is 4 doses of phlegm. Try it now. Still not quite great. Check the book again for further treatment. Four doses of phlegm gave +2, so rotate 4 doses of phlegm to +2. Now try giving 3. You'll get more and more used to it as you treat people. I'm working on another gadget, though that one is going to cost you. Girl's gotta make a living. See you soon, happy healing. You're sweating. Sweating was black. We're only meant to give low doses of black. Is black nuts? Black is not nuts. Apparently it murdered her. A red boil with white top. 4 to 6 of whatever it is. For the past few days, I've been sneezing a lot. Okay, 4 to 6 of this. Let's start with 6. Now, how do I tell how much the Improvometer did? Right, so I did 4 of this, so supposedly I need 6? And if 6 of this did +1, then it wants 1 red? Okay, so there's now multi-step treatment plans. Take care. Doctor! I was told to see you by our priest. I don't feel well, but I don't know what's wrong with me. She supposedly has sneezing. Do you have... No, let me out. Let me out. Fine. Use one just so that it lets me out of the menu. Okay, so a low dose of blue. Because it didn't like high dose and she's got breathing troubles. Two more blue. Two more blue. Well, it worked. It just used a lot of blue. Thank you, little old lady. You're a master of your craft, aren't you? Have this extra money. It's the best I can do to show my gratitude. Good to see you, Doc. Are you this guy? No. Cold Sweats, not hot or tired. Cold Sweats was black. So let's just try a little bit. Okay. And again. And again. Lovely. Thank you for taking care of me. Another sweating person who claims they have tummy problems. My stomach scares the dog. No matter how much it eats, it feels like I'm feeding a black hole. Can I have your card? Thank you. Banana, beef, carrot. Is yellow in any way banana, beef, or carrot? It is not, so I should be able to just give you... Seven. A 5 made you worse. Though supposedly it wants a 9 of black, which seems horrifying. Well, we'll try the full 9. That uses so much medicine to fix this guy. Do you want to let me do anything, game? No? Only sign. Hello, Doctor. My sneezing fits, okay, are driving me mad. You do have an allergency, lemons and milk. Lemons equals no blue, which means I have to give you red instead. let's give you 2 yellow. And we've supposedly murdered you. I don't get it. Right? She had this kind of sickness, vital. She had allergic to blue, so we were meant to have given her the other thing. And I did, and it did nothing. Yeah. Game doesn't do a good enough job of explaining itself. Good day, Doctor. I hope you're well. I'm suffering from intense and constant pains. I've literally done the things it's taught us, and... Constant pains. Okay, general malaise and fatigue. Supposedly that's red. I don't feel any difference at all. Well then, you are getting nothing. Goodbye. And with that, we're saying enough to this game. It does not do a proper job of teaching you things, and it doesn't seem consistent. I especially do not like the... You're supposed to be paying attention to the background and out the window to look for slightly creepy things happening, so that you can intentionally get yourself drunk while treating them to get rid of the slightly creepy things that are happening. No. The difficulty from this is mostly just trying to keep in your head 60 different things at once that can be conflicting, and the way that it doesn't teach you anything properly. I imagine that once you understood whatever it's failed to teach you properly, it would probably become somewhat more tolerable, but still most of the difficulty would be from keeping in your head the various exclusions, like no nuts means this, and woman means not allowed large doses of black, and etc. and etc. It's mostly a memory game rather than an actual logic game as far as I can tell. Do not like. I do like the art style. It's got a nice little style and it does a fairly reasonable job of that, but the rest of it is... no. Oh well. Next. Oop. The last one I wanted to check out for the day. That's going to be hideously loud. Let's try and fix that. Something like that. Hello and welcome to the Lobber Checks Out the Demo for Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. No tutorial? Hello from Brave at Night. Thank you for trying out the demo. We hope you'll enjoy your time. If you have any thoughts, we'd love to hear from you. English, tutorial on, yes.
What's the difference between a common man and a king? Both make mistakes, but a king's decisions affect the lives of many. One decision in particular still weighs heavy on the heart of the King of Davin. This story starts with a pledge to bestow the hand of his unborn daughter. Years passed, until one day the barbarians came, demanding what had been promised. To protect Lorsulia, Eric invited his wealthy neighbors to forge an alliance. Perhaps it was King Talus's desperate search for a book to cure his wife that enticed him to visit. A deal was struck that sealed the fate of Lorsulia, an army in exchange for a wedding to Talus's son. Amidst the splendor of the wedding, King Talus took a fatal sip from a tainted chalice. In the heat of the moment, King Eric was accused of murder. With the promised armies withdrawn and Lorsulia whisked away to the faraway capital of Atana, Eric found himself embroiled in a royal trial and proved his innocence.
With Atana's forces ready to help, Eric marched his army to defeat the hordes of barbarians once and for all. But the battle revealed Davon's true enemy, Prince Ivo of Atana, who ignored the signal to join the battle.
His
By
true
sheer luck,
enemy.
Eric
Good
emerged
story writing.
victorious. But the victory tasted bitter upon his tongue. To Eric's despair, Lorsulia was now in the hands of a traitor. Nothing could have been done to prevent the inevitable. The murder of Eric's daughter marked the beginning of countless witch hunts. Ivo used her image as an excuse to cleanse the land of Davon by fire as his armies descended upon Grevno Castle. The siege of Grevno lasted for weeks and shook its walls to their core. But at last, Eric's wit, bravery, and enduring alliances brought the conflict to an end. Ivo was put to justice, and Davon enjoyed peace for the first time in months. The slow process of healing and rebuilding had begun.
An
But in the
enduring
archives
alliance of
Grevno,
several
a
weeks.
certain rare book still lies in wait. It will fuel a new wave of deceit. Wow,
I hope that this overview was to your satisfaction. I still have many details to write up, and thus it is only the beginning.
wow,
Would you like to answer my questions, or have me fill in the blanks? No, I don't have a previous game. I'll make sure everything is top-notch. It's been a year since the battle with Atana. Many things have happened. A newborn baby, new allies in trouble, a new threat arising, cold months approaching, and the flame that keeps everyone warm at night is still raging in the king's mind. Your Grace, everyone is getting impatient. I'll just grab something warm and put on the crown. Left mouse, or use WSAD. Click or use F to interact. Wasn't I meant to put the crown on? I'm not seeing it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Let's go. Eric, what now? Any thoughts? Hang on, lad. That is a big doggo. Honestly, if I'd known it would end like this, I wouldn't have come here. I have no idea how he found your castle. I didn't want to endanger your family. You're putting us in a tough spot here, Jacob. Without your help, we will be forced to give up our lands to Kafka. Not Kafka. Why, then the lands would be positively Kafka-esque. So, he sent us some wine. Maybe it's a gesture of goodwill. I'm at war with Kafka. And are you really willing to drink this? What if it's poisoned? He knew I was coming here. He's always two steps ahead. As cunning as he is wealthy. Unless you want him as your neighbor, we should work together. Eric, a moment. Okay, Wifo wants to talk to us.
Nasty. Stella. Amabu.
My darling, I told you this wasn't going to be a friendly visit. Old friends don't just appear out of nowhere, not without wanting anything. You don't have to help him. I feel like we're already in this mess. Am I supposed to let him bleed out?
Uva.
The prince and I also need your help. He's not getting any better. Of course I'm worried about our son. Jacob is not wrong though. Next thing you know, Kafka will come for us. What then? Is it not better to let him deal with it instead of waging a full-blown war? If he brings his son with him, is that to try and sway us? Like we already don't have enough children here. You said I'd be able to look through the books after this. Just give us a moment, maybe later. Have you made up your mind? Have I? I don't have any men or resources to help you. We'll have to play it smart and lead him straight to Grenvo. Once he gets here, we'll ambush him from an outpost and crush him against the walls. The Queen has a fair point. After your war with Atana, there isn't much wall left. Don't worry, by the time you get back, the wall will be fixed. I hope I can count on you. Can I leave my son with you? He'll be safer here, and it's difficult to travel with him. Our wife is worried about getting stuck babysitting. She's coming, she's coming. Not now, Sidani. She's coming. Can we be done now? I've got this. I appreciate it, Eric. Later that day. Ooh, and Mori has added a dictator. Let's note that down. Miss Oregon. And it is Santa Fe Mysteries. The Elk Moon Murder. Hopefully we enjoy it more than Ravencrest. Big plans, Your Grace. Big plans. Lord Jacob's visit wasn't in our favor, but we will manage. Nonetheless, duty calls. The people of Davran will queue in the throne room to petition you. Many are struggling since our war with Atana. There's not always enough to go around. Let us hope for a smooth week then. Don't worry, I'm here to help. And oh, Your Grace, after we've dealt with the petitioners, please see the General in the council room. He has some possible information regarding outpost sites. A 96 DOS FMV mystery? Press Q and E to select a petitioner. Call them forwards with F. Okay. Yeah, this has done a poor job. It doesn't actually mean use Q and E to select petitioner. I hate tutorials that lie. Don't fret, darling. The decision has been made. We'll work it out. I suppose new company might be good for Sidani. Can you check on her? She's so excited about her sister visiting that we kind of brushed her off. What do we want with wine? Dispose of the wine. I think it's poison. Let's trust our old friend. I'll let the servants know. Good luck. I beseech you for aid, your grace. With the cold, wet weather, our fence posts don't hold up like they used to. Last night I woke up to find all my livestock had gone a-roaming. Pigs, sheep, cattle. I can't find a one. And I'm a farmer, so it's a sorry situation. Please spare some strong hands to help round up our stock. In order to help the petitioner, satisfy their needs by allocating your agent's time. Fill up the satisfaction bar to the first green point. Use A and D to select an agent. Press F to send them. Well, A and D do precisely nothing, so once again the tutorial lies. Each time you send an agent to work on a task, it will cost them action points. Every agent has limited points, visualized on their icon with yellow dots. Send agents will appear on the satisfaction bar. You've completed this quest. Go ahead and hold N to confirm your choices. That sounds urgent indeed. I hope this will be enough help. Your grace, my thanks. It is in hard times that a ruler's true legacy is forged, forsooth. Our little village will not soon forget this. When you help petitioners, you gain prosperity. The more prosperity you have, the more wealth your lands are. Higher prosperity results in higher taxes. Hold C to view the prosperity level. Okay, so it's the right of our bars. Purple bar is money bar, yellow bar is political power bar. We have ducats and dip manor. Sure. Please hear me out. A vicious storm blew through our town, snapping pines like twigs. There's a real mess. Fallen trees everywhere, smashed roofs. In the end, perhaps it will make for plenty of firewood. But we need help to clean up and make repairs. We are short of tools, but even some food would help. Please lend us your support. And once again, A and D do nothing, even though we were told it would. I hope this will be enough for you. Thank you, Your Grace. Our prayers are answered. We will rebuild all the stronger in honor of the king. Well done. That's all for this week's requests. Let's see what the general had in mind. Yeah, we already did that before. When, you know, you told us to press that button. And then I wasn't supposed to be pressing it. Grr. This is a map of your castle. Click on the chosen location to go there. Oh, it's not a dog, it's a bear. We have a pet bear. Ever since Wojtek started hibernating, Sedani has lost interest in gathering more agents. Maybe that's for the better. I was worried that she would come up with next. What's our plan to help Lord Jacob? Let's hear the details. We need to gather some basic supplies to create an outpost so we can drive the Kafka right where we want him. I found 3 sites, each has its strengths and weaknesses. Look at the map and mark which I will take care of the rest. You have 3 weeks. And of course, the wall. What do you need? The Master Builder is awaiting you at the construction site. He will provide more details. It might be tough, but with a little bit of luck, we can do it. View the map of Davin, press Tab. Press Q and E to choose between the kingdom and other menu. As you unlock points of interest, POI, they will be displayed on the map. The first 3 indicate the 3 outpost sites. The Curvy Thicket, the Northern Footbridge, or the Straw Village. Lord Jacob will cross the northern footbridge and Kafka's army will shortly follow. If our armies lie in wait on the riverbank, we'll be able to surprise the enemy and control their direction. The thick canes and grass should provide us with more than enough of a hiding spot. This location looks like a good choice for the outpost, even though it requires a little more work to prepare. The location isn't far, but the mud and cold might prove a challenge. Okay. It's best to return to this location once we gather enough supplies. During the last year's war, Atana left nothing but a field of despair. Rumors say the village is haunted, filled with old rags and bones. It might take extra convincing to get our men to stay at this location. Kafka's army might not be aware of the rumors, but surely even they won't think to try and look through the rubble. The location is the closest to us, meaning it will be the easiest to push them towards the wall. And finally, the curvy thicket. It is a maze to the enemy, but well known to us. If we built an outpost in the thicket, our soldiers could hide themselves among the trees. The attack, when the enemy rides through, would push them towards our walls. The drawback is that it's the furthest from our castle, and it will take a longer time to push Kafka towards the wall. The woods are challenging from a visibility standpoint. Total chaos seems just as likely as success. But time is short and supplies are few. Choosing this site could be better than nothing. We can win this one right now. We could win this one right now. Oh, I meant to walk around and talk to people? Okay. Or not? Okay, so wife asked us to do this. You have a beautiful castle.
Bayo.
Hello, my daughter. Pumpkin.
Ua.
Father, you would embarrass me in front of our guests? At ease, Pumpkin. Yes, father? Are you preparing for Asalia's arrival?
Abiwa.
I heard you have a letter from our sister. You knew Asalia is visiting us in 8 weeks. Should I get her a pet? A pet sword? No, that's too grand. She will think I care. It is Asalia we're talking about. It's been so long and there is so much pressure. Make her a nice cross-stitch. Challenge her to a duel.
Dadabo.
She likes to practice sword fighting. Are you ready to try that yourself? I already had people to do that with? No, she already has people to do that with. I would just embarrass myself. It must be something grand, something unforgettable, something that screams Asalia. Luckily, I also have Timo to help me. We could read her a book. How about this one? This is serious, Timo. She wouldn't be impressed by that. Be nice to your guest. I'm sorry, this is just very stressful. What if I tell you A little about Asalia. She's adventurous, rides a buffalo, and fights with swords. She loved to do pranks. Don't cause us any trouble. I do not seem to get it, because apparently there's meant to be something else. Maybe I was meant to set out for this than with less than the minimum? But no, it doesn't let us do anything. And there's nothing to do here either.
Oh bye. Arabiwa.
You are swiftly trying my patience game. Maybe I was meant to talk to you again?
What?
Maybe the bear.
Da bayo. Wada boy.
No, that's just the same. Throne room has nothing. The council room has nothing new. The wall had nothing there to interact with. For a very brief moment, there was... this guy, even though his interaction zone was far away from where you... yeah, that's just bad. Your Grace, like to interact with him, you don't have to stand next to him. You have to stand over here, and then the interaction becomes doable. How does it look? The war with the Tana caused a great deal of damage to your defenses. Rebuilding something grand for the second time is a challenge, but our dedication and effort is paying off.
Adabo. Abua.
I will sleep better when we are behind strong walls once more. To say nothing of our plan to ambush Lord Jacob's enemies. Without the wall, we will fail. There is a tiny problem, Your Grace. The recent limestone deliveries are getting thinner. We're missing some rocks that would help us build the whole thing. No need to worry, we just need 3 tons and we'll be done. I'm sure you have the right connections. I'll see what can be done. The yellow turn button is an indication that all required tasks have been completed. Yellow turn button? Do they mean that this? Prosperity from last week can be converted into gold. Press and hold the Collect Taxes button to start converting. Okay. In this tab, you can review your royal agents. They're an important part of keeping your populace happy. Be sure to pay their salary and refresh their action points. Okay. In the Transactions panel, you can see an overview of this week's transactions. Use the Clear tab to distribute resources again. So I made a profit of 10. Sure, why not?
Bye.
Week 2. Your Grace, we should pay attention to the outposts. You should pick the one that you think is best, of the ones that we can afford. I wonder how Tymo is adjusting. He seems shy. Our daughter will look after him, but it seems like her head is in the clouds, and my hands are full. I will look on if I have a moment.
Abua. Arabiwa.
Queen look after everyone else, I should look after her. I come with a serious matter. I am called the Yanker. I trade in all kinds of trinkets and artifacts, but most of all, creatures. How do I put this? The swans have stolen my lions. This sounds like nonsense. Is there anything you actually want, or should I have the guards show you out? You know the Swans, the famous bandit gang? I was transporting some lions when the Swans ambushed me on the road. Now they are gone. I didn't think there were any lions here. It was a delivery job for Caladur, Your Grace. Who'd be daring enough to attack a cart full of snarling lions? Well, as it turns out, the Swans are. Lions are extremely valuable after all. And where do I come into all of this? The 3 lions escaped their cages when the Swans attacked. Keep an eye out for them. If your agents spot them, let me know where. I will compensate you. The local inn is a good place to start. I will think about it. I appreciate it. Find me at the wall if you ever need anything. I will gladly show you my trinkets and other useful items. This is a disaster, Your Grace. The little ones. Won't somebody think of the children? The children in our village have fallen ill. They've come up with spots. A rash? Always the same one. First, a big red patch, then lots of little spots. Then comes the fever, the itching. Please, we parents are beside ourselves. This seems the perfect task for our witch. She is skilled at treating illness. Finally, the press Q&E that they told us about earlier for... yeah, who to select is a thing. But why you would do that when you can just mouse over them? Send a girl. Our court witch is well versed in the matters of sickness and medicine. She will ease their pain. You are a merciful ruler, Your Grace. A bitter winter is to come, but the smallest of us still need care. Thank you. Your kindness brings ease to the children. Hear me out. I know people don't like cats, but I love mine. The farmer next to me started luring her inside and feeding her whatever garbage he wants. She comes less and less often, and when she does, she gets chonkier and chonkier. I know that with winter on the way it sounds like a luxury problem, but I'm worried about my cat's nutrition. Send someone to deal with my neighbor. Or give me something that will help talk him out of it. No? Although in theory I can give you her, but even giving you her is not enough. You would need both of them, and I'm unsure if I'm willing to commit both my people to to your stupidity, but I guess we're gonna say yes.
大家不以わ。
そういう
That should do the trick. Thank you, Your Grace.
Double.
In dark times, things of beauty matter more than ever, do they not?
Ibadable.
I'm a blacksmith. My forge has supplied breastplates to the
Play
king's own
Bakai.
army. But I've longed to make finer work, to perform the art of silversmithing.
Driba.
What say you? Will you help me expand my forges? Would you like these pointless boots? Sure, you can have boots and the helper boy. Here it should be... This should set you well on your way. My eternal thanks, Your Grace. I only wish to pay tribute to your strength through art, the only way that I know how. Last person? Part of the sky has fallen down. What do you mean? I was minding my own business when a huge, smoking hunk of rock crashed down into my field. I was lucky not to be underneath it, but some of my cows, they're mincemeat now. Please buy me some heifers. Let this peasant be sent away and hope for the best. Okay, no, we can't help you. Declining petitioners will cause your population's happiness to fall. If it reaches 0, the kingdom fails. Okay, so we have a third mechanic now. We have global happiness, dip mana, and ducats. A rock from the heavens, it sounds out of my control. What are we supposed to do? We'll go hungry in the winter. What a lazy king. And I gotta say that I don't like it. I'm not particularly interested in playing Sit on the Throne and Answer Petitioner's Question Simulator, which is what this seems to be. The story, as we pointed out in the intro, is a little bit silly, which, if it had a more engaging story, then maybe it would have held my attention more, but this mostly seems like tedious petition simulator to me, so, no. I think that is enough for me for this. It is not for me. Which is all that I wanted to check out today, sadly. So... Anyone here can respect what they're doing up and about? Yes. Sayuza. I'll happily throw you along to Sayuza. Cheers all, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed Dark Young Doggo Game, Dark Young Bullet Hell Vampire Survivor clone, and then this, and what was the other one? Oh yes, Bad Doctor Simulator. No striking gold today. The doggo one was pretty alright, even if it was a bit too simple. But the rest, not for me, sorry. Enjoy your time with Sayuza, and have a lovely last of your weekend, everyone. Peace.